couldn't agree more. I love you.
I love you too.
I'm gonna cry. Hey internet, it's Jessica and welcome back to Seduce Me, the episodes, and finally Damien has his own episode out. Please forgive me right now because I'm very sick, so if I die during this episode, well, I guess this video is not going to go out now, is it? Before we get started, if you guys would like to grab this episode yourself, there's a link in the description. Or if you would like to grab the main games of Seduce Me and Seduce Me 2, I'll leave a link to that as well. Also to my Let's Plays of all the Seduce Me routes and the games. I did everything, so if you want to check that out, that's also in the description. Please also check out Michaela Laws, who is the creator of this game and a dear friend of mine. If you would like to get her content, also her other games as well, I highly recommend that you do because she makes great games. Also to the voice of Damien, who is Jonah Scott. I'll leave a link to his stuff as well. Okay, let's start. I see hashtag cinnamon roll is for Damien, which is very fitting because he's so sweet. I could never understand why, but whenever I found myself staring up into the sky at night, I always found myself lost in the moon's glow. The white and silver light just seemed to capture my attention, no matter how many stars peeked out of the darkness of space. It was impossible to tell how the moon was able to have this magic spell over me, but it was a spell that I didn't think much of on. After all, I had someone in my life to fill that thought with. Damien became my everything, my sun, my stars. Oh, he was so precious to me and I couldn't dare to think of letting him go. I wanted to cherish him for the rest of my life, and my heart solidified the promise in my chest. He was the first person I could see in the morning and the last person I would see at night before going to sleep. So is this like before Seduce Me 2, like the others? My heart gave me a gentle thump in my chest and I opened my eyes and stared at the man lying beside me, his hair tangled in a mess about from sleep and his cheeks pink from peaceful slumber. How on earth did I get so lucky? Still, I was happy to know that I had finally found someone who made me feel absolutely happy, and I could only hope that I made him feel the same way.
What is it?
I love you. A simple smile and chuckle never made me feel so light.
And I love you. I love you so much.
Aww, Damien! I cuddled close to Damien. It was mid-afternoon, almost night, and Damien wasn't up for writing his children's book, so we settled on watching a movie in bed before dinner. However, Damien held me closer than he usually did. I didn't complain. It wasn't just something I noticed. I didn't really care to acknowledge the significance at the time. However, what he said really surprised me.
Let's go to the city.
Huh? I stared at Damien curiously. Why did you want to go to Chicago, especially midway through the afternoon? Still, despite my confusion, Damien smiled down at me with a hopeful gaze.
Can we? The city is much prettier at night.
He's so innocent! Oh my god! I couldn't say no to him. Damien carried an innocence in his eyes that always convinced me to say yes to his small requests. Besides, it had been a while since we had gone to the city. Some windy city air was due for taking in. The city lights were always lovely to behold. Sure, let me get dressed and we'll head out. It took us a bit to get dressed and drive into the city. Damien had got James to teach him how to drive when we got together, and now Damien was able to get us anywhere we needed without much difficulty. Hey, I'm proud of you, Damien! While Lakeshore Drive was still a terrible expressway, we were able to get to the loop by dinner. We parked in a lot and began to walk around the city, taking in the sights of the Magnificent Mile and stopping in some shops for a peek. It was exciting to see some of the Anderson toys displayed on the windows of toy shops. Damien and I couldn't have been more proud of the company and Damien's brothers working behind it. Damien, look! I had to stop and point at the window display. Posed in a beautiful dance pose were two dolls, a boy and a girl, in front of an image of a beautiful spring sky. There was even a toy tree and a fence to decorate the foreground. I was very certain it was designed for a tourist, yet it seemed so out of the blue. Damien stared in awe, but slowly a smile grew on his face from the sight. He placed a hand on the window and peered closer at the pair of dolls, eyes full of wonder.
That is brilliant.
What? Yeah! I looked down beneath the window and stared at the plaque, obviously meant for describing the window display. A boy and a girl meet and their story begins under the spring sky. That is so sweet. Damien nods and looks around.
Are there any more like this window?
Let's see. I took the time to gaze over the windows of the buildings, hoping to find another like it. I knew the shops doing this were for the holidays, but this one seemed to be too convenient to just have one display. I grinned as I locked on my sights to another window, going around the corners towards the Navy Pier. There! I gently grasped Damien's hand and led him to another window. I smiled, seeing the same pair of dolls embracing in the toy fountain. The image of the sky was darker, like the passing of time turned the sky a soft orange.
Oh, wow. What is this one?
The plaque says, "A dream to behold, endless like water." I'm gonna die! It was insanely symbolic, especially with the fountain with them. I felt my heart squeezing glee, remembering how I met Damien and how he confessed his love to me in the spring hidden in the mansion. Dreams are endless like water, and I had indeed found mine with Damien. We continued down the block, catching windows with the same doll coupled in different situations. They watched fireworks, went to the beach, and did other activities together. It was so cute and romantic that we wound up arriving at the Navy Pier before we knew it. However, for some reason, the pier was empty and devoid of people. Huh? Is Navy Pier closed today? Damon took out his phone and checked the website, shaking his head.
No, it says it's still open.
Huh? I was flabbergasted. Navy Pier was a giant tourist attraction, and yet no one was there? At my expression, Damien gave my hand a squeeze and guided me forward. What is he doing?
Since there are no crowds, why don't we take advantage and explore by ourselves?
Huh? Do you want to? Damien nodded, waiting for me to willingly come along for the ride. I grinned at the idea. We didn't have to wait in line for anything, nor did we have to maneuver our way through the busy tourist crowd of people. This was perfect. Damien and I began to walk through the pier, stepping into some shops. To my surprise, there were people working there and very excited to see us come into our shops, giving us personal attention for whatever we needed. It was strange. We also managed to catch more displays of dolls, duos, and similar cases. They would walk through the park, play with the white cat. Were they new mascots for a brand that was spreading? I had to note their connection to the Anderson toys. I managed to catch a couple of displays with accessories from their doll collection, like the clothes and the decoration. Did James or Matthew know about them? Did Damien? Hey, Damien?
What is it?
Did James or Matthew ever talk to you about these dolls? They're from Anderson Toys. Damien smiled and nodded.
Yeah, I know about them.
Well, then, who are they? A chuckle escaped Damien's lips before he guided me forward towards the area where the Ferris wheel was.
I'll tell you about it when we get on the Ferris wheel.
Oh my god, what is he doing? I grinned. While it was typical to ride the Ferris wheel when you went to the Navy Pier, something about being the only passenger seemed really exciting. Would the operator bring us to the top and let us enjoy the night sky? I hope so. When we arrived at the gate, the operator of the wheel smiled at us and escorted us into the pods. It was comfy and warm, despite it being cold outside. When they shut the doors, Damien and I smiled at each other, anxiously waiting for the pod to move. Finally, the wheel began to turn and we were slowly taken upwards, but I couldn't help but be elated for the night sky we would see at the top. This is great. We're the only ones here. No one can bother us. Damien smiled before bringing out his cell phone and tapping through it quickly.
There's just one more thing that can make this perfect.
What's that? I half expected him to take a selfie of us. However, he handed me the phone, ushering me to look at the screen. I took it with confused expression and looked down to see what he was presenting me. I gasped. The doll duo was in front of the Ferris wheel, with the boy on one knee holding up a— Oh, he's so sweet! Ah! He's so innocent! Oh my god! Holding up a ring to the girl underneath the beautiful night sky. It suddenly hit me why these dolls were everywhere. I slowly looked up at Damien just as the Ferris wheel brought us to the top, and saw him on his knees presenting a ring to me. Oh my god.
You and I have been through so much.
Ah!
You've given me absolutely everything and made my story one worth telling the world. Over and over again. I want to make you as happy as you have made me. You deserve the world, and a million stories can't even begin to describe how wonderful you are.
God damn it, you're so cute, Damien!
I humbly ask, will you marry me?
My heart began to swell in joy, and tears slowly began to fall down my cheeks. Memories of us together began to flood my thoughts, reminding me of how much we have gone through. I love this man. I would do anything for him as he would do anything for me. And the love in his eyes only confirmed my feelings. This was meant to be. Yes. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, yes. I leaned forward and hugged Damien tightly, feeling him quickly slip the ring between us onto my ring finger and kiss my cheek. I was so happy I didn't know what else to say. I was going to marry the love of my life. Look at him! Oh my god! As we pulled away, Damien leaned back and looked at the moon sky, and it glimmered in the night, decorated with the stars around its glow.
Tonight was a perfect night to see the city lights. Wouldn't you say so?
Oh my god, of course it was. I giggled, moving to sit beside him and cuddle up with him while viewing the night sky as well. I couldn't agree more. I love you.
I love you too.
I'm gonna cry. The night was indeed perfection. I got to see our story in the windows of Chicago, painted beautifully like a fairy tale anyone would want to experience. I felt flattered to know that the city knew our story indirectly, but my entire being began to fill with warmth at how proud I am, at how proud Damien was to have me as his. I couldn't wait to spend the rest of my life with Damien. Our story would only end with a happily ever after. Yay! Oh my god, he's so cute! Oh, Michaela, what the hell? Oh, that was adorable. I liked it. It's short and sweet, just like Damien. He's so cute. I love it. That was adorable. I don't think she put any, like, secret shit in this, right? Okay. Anyway, so that was officially Damien's special episode. I know Michaela is still working on, like, other episodes for Seduce Me. So if you want to check out the game page to see what they are, once again, it's in the description so you can check it out. But yeah, please let me know what you guys thought about Damien's special episode. I loved it. It's so sweet. Like, it's adorable. And knowing the fact that he, like, made dolls to, like, propose her, that's so cute. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Okay, well, I guess we can just wait till Michaela finishes the next episode for Seduce Me, also for her other games, because I'm looking forward to that stuff as well. But like I said in the beginning, if you guys want to check out my Let's Play Michaela's stuff, Get the Game, or Jonah Scott, or any of that, all the links are in the description. You go check it out. And yeah, I'm gonna go now because I'm still sick. If you guys enjoyed this video, remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to join the companions. Or if you want to support the channel, you can check out Patreon, which is linked in the description, or you can support the channel for free with gawkbox.com/AGirlAndAGame. All you have to do is make an account, open it up on your mobile tablet or your computer, you download the games, play them, and you tip real money to the channel, which will help me continue making videos and continue the channel overall. I hope you all enjoyed, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Oh no! Ryan's gonna sacrifice himself, isn't he? He found his tongue wandering inside her mouth, exploring slowly as she... I'm sorry, let me do that again. He found his tongue wandering in her mouth.